Cursing Gardener. I believe we are at episode 5. And I'm having a lot of allergies today, really bad pollen, hard to breathe, can't put on contact lenses or makeup, so I kind of look like shit, but I'm still gardening. What do I have going on here today? I have spindly, very long-legged seedlings that got away from me because of the low light in the greenhouse and not enough sunlight and too hot of temperature. So I'm learning about what that means. You're also going to find out that I don't know shit about basil because right now, whoa there, close cam, basil cam. If you could look at the base of the basil, there's some shit going on there and a fly's in my eye right now. We've got some brownness, some bubbling, and maybe some white stuff with some flies. So, the basil, not looking good. I'm gonna fill in this, pack in this leggy chard, and see what happens if I pack it in some dirt and sort of keep it lightly moist, and maybe that'll be better for me. We'll find out. So we've got a special show for you today. I'm so excited. All these folks have sent in clips from their gardens, viewers like you, and we're gonna find out what's going on in other people's gardens. So today's episode's called OPG, Other People's Gardens. This episode is brought to you by our first real sponsor, Costa's Chicken Coop in Durham, Connecticut. For all of your chicken poop needs, they've got the fertilizer for you. All right, so this first clip is from a friend of mine, Mike Franzman, who I've known over the years through the New Haven music scene, and many of you know him too as a musician and photographer, journalist. And today he's mowing his lawn. Let's go see what Mike's up to.
There you go, you son of a...
All right, Mike gets it. He's going to be a regular. So I think he and I are in the same sort of gardening, lawn care, yard work kind of genre. So Mike, that was solid gold. We loved it. Please send more. Much appreciated. Keeping it real. Not all of us are good at this, right? And that's the beauty of this fucking show, is just to keep it real, makeup free. If you need to kick your lawnmower over and send me a video to get it out, like, I'm here for you. That's the show. We're going to do a few more weeks of viewer clips. We're even looking for some musicians. Maybe you want to play outside in an outdoor space, sing to us a song from your yard or from a bucket of carrots that you're kind of chilling with on your fire escape. So whatever you guys are into. Our next clip is from a couple in northwestern Connecticut who go by the name of the Pittses.
Hi, I'm Susie Pitts. I'm over here helping Frankie over here through the garden. Here it is. And I'm over there doing my thing over there.
Hey, Frankie here.
Yeah. If you need any help with anything, just let us know.
Not sure I've ever met those two. Anybody out there know who they are? They sent in it was somewhat anonymous. They just go by the Pittses. Came in my inbox and I was like, looks good. Hope we hear from you guys again. Please send in more. We love the whole duo thing. That's kind of fun. It's got kind of an Archie Bunker thing going on. I just want to see what's happening from our correspondent, Death Chop Wilson, over in Hamden, to see what's happening there. Death Chop, do you have any updates? Way to go, Death Chop Wilson. You've got things under control. We'll check in with you later. The next clip, you guys are going to love this. I have a friend that was an engineer on an old Spider and Fly album that we did in Brooklyn a while ago, early 2000s, named Ted from Old York, if you remember Ted. And his wife, Monica, are now in Staten Island, and she has turned 1,300 kind of square feet, an abundance of food. Her handle online is @ForgottenGardener, and she was recently featured on Humans Who Grow Food, talking about the recent COVID crisis, the need for sustainability in one's own household to grow food, and also the idea of cooperating and sharing locally. That's the shit I'm talking about. Ted and I had a great exchange about how punk rock it really is to grow your own food. Even if you're not fucking good at it like me, right? You can just kind of show up to the mosh pit and then you take a few lumps and then you figure out how the circle moves. So let's check out what's happening in Staten Island, and we will be back with some more clips from some more friends. I mean, honestly, that's just a show off. Like, that's a show off clip. Like, really, I mean, the rest of us are like, please show us your ways. So we're going to have to follow the Forgotten Gardener. I'm going to put those links in the bottom here, Humans Who Grow Food, so you can find out more about Marika and Ted's garden and what they're doing right, because we all need some tips. And don't forget Costa's Chicken Coop, in case you're looking for some kind of poop fertilizer here in the Connecticut area. Just chime in and we'll get you connected. The next clip is from my friend Stacy in Massachusetts. She's a research scientist, and I was really excited when this came in because I didn't feel alone in some of my sort of inadequacies as gardens. So let's hear from Stacy up in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I've got my work cut out for me here in this fucking garden, and it's like ridiculous around here, you know. Let me show you what I've got going on. So first, yeah, look at this. How dare they? Half of my herbs didn't come back. No rosemary has returned. All we're getting is this goddamn oregano thyme. Really? I mean, come on. Over here, it's even worse, right? I mean, what is this, right? Nothing but these little fledglings. Maybe a little bit of cilantro. I don't know what's going on. Well, at least the silver lining is I'm using this to grow some of my friend Jess Fox's seeds from particularly delicious tomatoes from the farmer's market. All right, well, that's that.
You're killing me, Stacy. That was perfect. That was just classic Cursing Gardener material. Welcome to the club. Let's get you a satin jacket. I'm ready for it. Satellite show. Let's see what's happening in Hamden with Death Chop Wilson. Do you have an update for us? All right, seems like everything's under control there, Death Chop. Thanks again for keeping an eye on Hamden for us. This next clip is from the Washington, D.C., Maryland area. Our friend Heather sending in some questions she has about gardenias.
So I've got good hair going on. I've got this gardenia over here, and now I'm going to do like a solid Cursing Gardener and figure out my angles. Here's my new gardenia. Look at, it's got that, it's got that, it's got that. So those have blossomed since I planted it the other day. There's some buds in there. But then take a look at this. What the fuck am I supposed to do with these guys? Do I yank them off? Do I leave them? Do I just let nature take care of it on its own? I don't know. I don't do plants.
Dude, Heather, I could relate to that. I know I'm always like, something grew, what the fuck do I do with it? I mean, that's usually what happens. That's how it is, man. Welcome. We're going to get you a jacket too. This is going great. Please send in your clips. We want to keep doing this for a few weeks. Of course, there's going to be more characters. There's going to be more problems. There's going to be bunny rabbits. But right now, we want to hear from you. We want to connect. We want to know what's going on out there in sort of the fucking garden verse. You know, tell us the shit, like give us your tips, but then give us your woes. We're ready for that here on the Cursing Gardener. Thanks for tuning in. Next week or whenever, next pandemic increment unit of time, I don't know what those are called really, but they're fucking weird. But the next time we see you, there's going to be more folks, more clips. I know people are working on stuff. Please send music. And if you are someone who's really great at gardening and you feel like spending more time online and social media, type some shit in the comments. Let us know what's going on. Share the knowledge. It's about one love here at the Cursing Gardener. Loving you all. Hope you're doing great, and we'll see you next time.